I, Dr. Abdul Rahman Jami, welcome you to this video. In this lesson, we shall learn the graph of sine and cosine by using the graph of sine curve and cosine curve. Let's try this example. Y is equal to 3 cosine pi x. When this function is given, first of all, write down its amplitude. Amplitude of this is always a number, a coefficient written before this cosine function or sine function. This is 3. And then we write period. Period of this one is 2 pi and divided by the coefficient of x. And the coefficient of x is pi. You divide by pi, so you get is equal to 2. This pi is basically here. So the period of this function is 2. For this, the same method we do as earlier we did. You mark it here because this number is 2, so write down 2 there. This is 0. Amplitude is 3, so show here 3. I mark it as y and x. Now, further, we divide this one in equal parts. This is the midpoint of this one, and midpoint of 0 and 2 is 1. Midpoint of this one, which is 0.5, and midpoint of this one, 1.5. Now for the sine curve is this one, and you know the points for sine is 0, 1, 0, -1 and 1. This way, these points we mark on this graph. So we have starting from this one 0, then here 1, 0, -1 and 0. And join this one. These points, connect them to this node. So this is the graph for sine function. But there is given cosine. So I just change it by sine. Because first we draw with the sine function. Okay. If this is a cosine function, for example, the same question I write now, this is 3 cosine pi x. The same thing we do here, we write its amplitude. Amplitude is 3. Period is 2 pi over pi, which is equal to 2. And graph for this function, and you know, for the cosine we have this graph. It starts from 1, 0, -1, 0 and this one. So this shape you have to remember for this one. We see this is 0, period is 2. In this case, period is 2. Take the midpoint of this one, 1, midpoint of this 0.5, midpoint of this one, which is 1.5. Okay, so we take the midpoints of that. Now, cosine graph starts from 1. So 1 is it, and here. But in this case, amplitude is 3, so we will start it from 3. We start from 3. So this is 0, 3, 0. You see, this way we can get the points. And you can join these points nicely. So this is the graph for y is equal to 3 cosine pi x. Don't be afraid of this number. This is pi, 2 or 3, whatever 3 over there. Just write down its period and divide this axis in this way. Now, let's try another example. In this example, you can see there is a vertical shift. Something is different. This function is separate. And this is something separate. And this means the vertical shift. Up and down, we move the graph. So first of all, we write down its amplitude. Always find amplitude. Amplitude is equal to 1. Period. Period of this one is equal to 2 pi over 1, which is equal to 2 pi. Because the coefficient of x is equal to 1, so we divide it by 1, so this becomes 2 pi. Then there is another thing, -2, which is the vertical shift. I write it with Vs. Vertical shift is equal to -2. In this case, first we shall draw the graph of sine function, and then we will move it down by 2 steps. So see please here, this one is the graph, same way 0, 2 pi, I make here 2 pi here. The amplitude is 1, so height of the graph will be 1. So this is negative. I have to move it down, so I extend it to up to 2 more steps. So this way. Now we complete it. It's first loop. One complete period. And the curve for this one, you know, sine function graph is like S. Okay. So take this midpoint, which is pi, midpoint of this one, pi over 2, midpoint this one, 3 pi over 2. This graph will start from 0, then 1, 0, negative 1, and any graph, whenever sine graph you have, mark the point in the same order. 0, 1, this, and so on. And after this, we join all these points with a nice curve, which is known as a sine curve, and this is the graph. This is graph just for sine x function. And we need to draw the graph for y equals minus 2 plus sine x. And for this, we need to move each point down. We need each point moved down. This one, how many steps? 2 steps down. Look at only these main points you are moving. If there are lines, it will be more easy for you. Look at it. 1, 2. This point will be here. 1 and 2. 2 points. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. This point will be here. 2 points. 1 and 2. So just I am taking the main points down. Okay? And then we can join all these points. So this is the graph for the given function y equals minus 2 plus sine x. Now, let's try another example. In this example, we have cosine function. So keep in mind the graph of the cosine function this way. Write down its amplitude first. Amplitude from this function, I am writing 1. Period for this one, 2 pi over 2, which is equal to pi. And then there is a vertical shift, which is equal to 1. Vertical shift is equal to 1. Same way we can draw this graph. We mark it up to pi. One cycle is completed in 1 pi. So this is 0. Amplitude is 1. Okay. So then divide, take the midpoint of this one, which is pi over 2. Midpoint of this one. And midpoint of this one divided by 2, this is pi over 4. And midpoint of this one is equal to 3 pi over 4. This distance is pi over 4. This is pi over 4. Pi over 4 double 2, pi over 2. 3 times of this one and 4 times is equal to pi. Now, we look for the graph. You know the shape of this cosine function. And cosine always starts from 1. If it is starting from 1, so first point is here. You know, first point is here, then here, this way. So you take these points, join them with this curve. This one here, this point here, and this approximately, okay, accepted. This is. So this is the graph for cosine function. Cosine function. Okay. Now we have one. So you have to move this graph one step up. For moving the graph one step up, we have here space, so I extended this one up to approximately this distance and this distance are equal. So this point will move one step here, this point will move one step, this you move one step, which one is over here, this one step here, and take one upwards. Now these points will join nicely with this. So this is the final graph for the function, and label it is 1 plus cosine of 2x. So no worries if the coefficient of x is other than 1, if 2, 3, 4, any coefficient, just make a period base here and complete this graph. Now, there is a new thing which is about the phase shift. We shall move the graph, change the graph along x-axis. Let's try this one now. In this example, you can see the amplitude is 1, period. Period in the same way we can find out. What is the period of this one? The period is coefficient of x will help you to find out. Coefficient of x is 1. This is the sine period is 2 pi. So 2 pi over 1 give you 2 pi. What about the vertical shift? Is there any vertical shift in this question? No. So vertical shift is 0. We are not moving along y-axis. Then phase shift. Phase shift. And phase shift means this thing we take equal to 0. This comes x minus pi over 2 and is equal to 0, and then find out x is equal to pi over 2. X is equal to pi over 2. When phase shift involves, phase shift is the point from where graph starts. It means our graph will start in this case. Starting point is equal to pi over 2. Then your graph will end. Your graph ends at this point, pi over 2 plus this period what we have here, 2 pi. In this question, start is always pi over 2 from this, and end is pi over 2 plus 2 pi. We add this is 4 pi plus 5 pi over 2. I mean, your graph is starting from pi over 2. So I write over here pi over 2 in this way. Starting from here and ending at point 5 pi over 2. Starting from pi over 2 ends at 5 pi over 2. The same way we can divide this line. Take the midpoint of this one, and midpoint is you add them 6 pi over 2. 6 pi over 2 means 3 pi. 3 pi divided by 2 is 3 pi over 2. Check it please. So this is the midpoint of this one. Again we need a midpoint of this one and midpoint of this one. Amplitude of this graph is 1. Amplitude is 1. Amplitude is 1. We write 1 here and minus 1 over here. Now, what shape of the graph is? Shape is sine function. So sine function graph we know. We have marked the line and the graph is starting from here. So this is sine. It will start from when this will be 0. This is 1, 0, negative 1 and 0. And you join these points and this is the graph for sine x minus pi over 2. So in case of phase shift, we find out the starting point, and then by adding the period into the starting point, we can find where the graph ends. Let's try another example on phase shift. Here is x minus pi over 2, and in the next question you can see there is x plus pi over 2. Same way, write out its amplitude first. Amplitude is 1. Okay, I change it by 2. Make it 2. Amplitude is 2. Then its period is 2 pi over 1, which is 1. And then vertical shift, there is no vertical shift, so it is 0. Phase shift. When the change is in x, it is a phase shift. Change is in x. So for the phase shift, I write x plus pi over 2 is equal to 0. So for phase shift, always write down this thing is equal to 0 and then find out the value of x. This gives you the starting point. So x equals negative pi over 2. And this is your start. Your graph starts at x is equal to negative pi over 2. And then it will end negative pi over 2 plus add this period which is 2 pi. So we simplify 4 and this is 3 pi over 2. Look please at this graph. Your starting point is minus half pi and ending is this one. We show this one on the number line, I mean axis. Look at this one. The phase shift is 2, so just mark it 2 here. And here negative 2. Starting from negative pi over 2. Because it is negative, so it will start from the negative direction of this one. So I mark it over here, negative pi over 2. It will end at 3 pi over 2. Here, 3 pi over 2. See, starting point because it is negative, so I am taking on the negative direction of x-axis. This is 3 pi over 2 on the other side. Take its midpoint. The midpoint over here, this is 0. This is pi over 2. And this is pi. Because this distance is pi over 2. Okay, again pi over 2. So pi and so on. Look at the curve of the graph. Which curve is this one? This is a sine curve. And sine curve we remember. The same curve within this interval we shall plot. This point here, then here. See, same way you are taking the point. No need to use calculator or anything. And just we join this. So you can see the graph, actual graph is starting from negative pi over 2 and ending at 3 pi over 2. This is how we can use the phase shift in the trigonometric function. Thank you. Let's try another example on phase shift. We have a function of y equals cosine of x minus pi over 2. So the same way, first of all, we write down its amplitude. Amplitude of the function is 1. Coefficient is 1. And then period. 2 pi over 1, which is equal to 2 pi. And then go for the vertical shift. There is no vertical shift, so this is 0. Phase shift. For phase shift, we put x minus half is equal to 0, so x is equal to pi. With the help of the phase shift, we can find out the starting point and the ending point. The starting point is over here, this one. Start is pi over 2. And for the end, we add this period to this one. Pi over 2 plus 2 pi. So this is 2, 4 plus 5 pi over 2. 5 pi over 2. Now we graph this one. You know the shape of this function. Cosine has this shape and start from 1. But here phase shift is equal to 1, so yes. So we write 1 over here, negative 1, and this one is 5 pi over 2 and starts from pi over. I mark with pi over. Look at it. Starting point mark, which is pi over 2, then write down the end point. And end point is 5 pi over 2. We have midpoint of this one now. The midpoint 5 plus 1 6, 6 pi over 2 3 pi. 3 pi divided by 2 is 3 pi over 2. This is the midpoint of this one. We need another midpoint of this. That midpoint is here and here. You can calculate what number is this. The curve is cosine curve. And cosine we start from 1. So it starts from 1 over here. This point is 1, this is 0. This is negative 1. This is 0 and this is 1. So the graph will be of this function. Okay? The phase shift pi over 2, it starts from pi over 2 and ends at this point. In the same fashion, we can do this question. Here, amplitude is 2 period 2 pi over 1, which is equal to 2 pi, and then vertical shift is 0, phase shift. What is the phase shift? How to find the phase shift? This angle we put equal to 0. X plus pi over 2 is equal to 0. X equals minus pi over 2. X equals minus pi over 2. So starting point and ending point we need. What is the starting point in this question? 0. X
Negative pi.
negative pi over 2 is the starting point. This is your start of this graph. And end is this period we add to this one. Negative pi over 2 plus 2 pi, this gives you 4 and 3 pi over 2. This is the end of your graph. Mark the axis, same fashion, same way. Amplitude is 2, so place this 2, and this amplitude is, because it is starting from negative, so I extend this side up to negative pi over 2. This is the starting point. And then this is 0, and you know last end point will be, end point is 3 pi over 2. And mark the midpoint of this one, and midpoint is equal to pi over. This is pi over 2 and this is pi. Now, we complete this graph, and this graph is starting from negative pi over 2 and ending at this point 3 pi over 2. This is cosine function, and cosine is starting from 1. I mean, its amplitude is 2, it starts from 2. This point, then you have this point, this is below, and I can take this point, same level. So join this graph. So you can see the beauty of this graph. It is starting from negative pi over 2, ending over here. The curve is a cosine curve, and in the cosine curve, the same shape is there, but its starting and ending position is different.